Okay.
Oh my gosh.
We're live? It looks like we're live.
It looks like we're live. We can just check it.
Check it. We're laughing. Okay. It looks like we're live. Just a second. Bear with us. Still everything is fine. Good. Yeah, it's working.
Okay.
Perfect. So welcome everybody back to we're just still doing some techniques, just seconds. Yeah, so all is well. There we go. So welcome again on the second day of the global meditations.
Yeah.
White God Temple.
We're really happy to be here. We've been having fun all day preparing for this, and beautiful energies today. Really, really beautiful, balanced energies, which is nice, even in spite of the fact that a lot of people have been saying that they have a lot of physical symptoms.
Yeah.
Since 3-4 days now of all the energy shifts.
Since last weekend. So, but it's so wonderful to have you all back. So we're going to take a few minutes to allow everybody to come in and welcome also the new people, because we've seen that there's new people coming in, and we say again and again, over and over again as a reminder, when you're new to this work and you're joining us in this journey, this initiatic meditations that we do, take only what resonates. So you're very welcome. And this is a second day in a 2 days work, global meditations. So if you haven't been able to do the one from yesterday morning, then please do so, and which is actually for everybody, because the work is so intense. But we'll talk about it a little bit later, that it's very important. We said today to each other, we feel we're really on the cusp, just entering into something completely new, something that's gifted to us, that is so rich and comes with a field of grace. But every change can be difficult in a way. So it's also allowing it, watching it, staying in a field of trust.
To align with it.
So we feel really these 2 meditations of these 2 days, also the one from today, they are really worthwhile repeating over and over again, and be gentle on yourself. And go step by step.
This is really new consciousness coming in. And so for those who are new to this work with us, we work a lot through heart dreaming and through inner alchemy, alchemical processes. So if you don't know those, then we invite you to stay open and just to hold space. If you don't feel to follow the meditations, but in all cases, you are your own master, and your inner planes, your heart, are your navigation system. So please honor that.
And there is a work that more and more light workers or light bearers, or however you want to call them, are doing, and that's space holding. So if there's a big collective work going on, like what we're doing tonight also, then it's also great if you feel called to hold space, to be really present, hold the channel, then do that. So it's really to follow your own inner guidance also in that direction. And others will be feeling called to really move into the journey, and others really feel called to hold space, which is all fine, and that can also differ per moment.
Absolutely. We wanted to ask or just to tell you all to feel free to share this video so that we can reach a maximum number of people working with this consciousness, because this new consciousness, it's coming in, and the more people activate it, the more it will be present in our earth plane and be able to shift the realities that we are in right now. So please share this video if you feel called to do so. You
have a network that's interested in this also. It has lots of codes of awakening in it, so we feel.
It certainly does.
And if you're new, we said it also yesterday, if you want to get updates from us when we are doing this kind of work in a global community, then please like our page, or subscribe to the newsletter on our website, because we also send out newsletters with the information in it when we do go live or when we have specific activities that might interest you. So feel free. We're not often sending these emails, so don't worry. But it might be a way to navigate through this world in a way that you feel that we are maybe your community also to connect to.
Yeah. We wanted to share, we've already shared this with the remembership group of Mary Magdalene School, but we haven't shared it with the global public yet, and that is that we will be doing a community gathering here in Vanickova in France next summer over a period of 3 months. So approximately mid-May to mid-August. We will be doing programming progressively, and we will be sending out information as we have it to people who are interested, who have given us their email addresses. So if you're interested, then let us know.
Yeah. So it's also nice to tell everybody what we are so busy with at the moment, besides doing this work, and that has to do with the book that is in the process of being revealed, actually. And so we're working on this first book, final stages of completing this first book, which we are co-creating with Kate as a scribe of our school, and we really hope that it will be available to the public in December, but more about it later. But
they're really fingers crossed that all goes well with all the design and printing process, so we can really get it out in December.
I'm really looking forward to that. So just that you know it's coming. And then maybe a little bit also on yesterday's meditation. And we said it a little bit in the beginning already, but the work that we've been doing is new for everybody, and including us. There's a whole new field that has opened since last weekend, with new codes, with new information, with new imprints almost, and resets into our being. So these transformation, everybody can experience that in a different way. Some will feel it more into the body, in the physical body. Others might feel it in another body, more in the etheric levels, or seeing it happening around us in the field, or it can be anywhere. So big transformation is happening. Be aware of that. Stay centered and allow yourself enough space to digest it, to witness it, and to integrate it. Though this integration process we feel is going to be a continuum for the coming months, actually, because it's really accelerating. And we were preparing for tonight and receiving the information for tonight for the guidance of the journey, and we felt like, wow, this feels like work that normally, years ago would have been done maybe over weeks or months or years. And it's accelerating now in 2 days. And we are clearly guided to do this and to let this acceleration happen. And we also always know that we're exactly with the right group, the right moment to do this work. So welcome again to be with us. And we're eternal grateful that you're here to amplify the field with us. So thank you for that, because with that field, it's really possible to accelerate for the new earth. And that is actually what most of our work is related to at the moment.
The movement into unity consciousness, and the work yesterday with resurrecting the collective human universal heart, which is a huge step. It's something that we've known before in our human history a long time ago, because we used to operate as one at a certain period of time before we forgot, before the great forgetting. And so now this process of resurrection of this collective heart, of this one heart, is in process. And that will allow us to operate in a completely new way as a human civilization, as one being, because in reality, that's what we are. We are one. So we are moving into that consciousness, and the more of us who are able to move into that consciousness, the more we can support this consciousness really becoming anchored on light. So,
yeah. And it's a beautiful time to do that, actually, because it's equinox today. And though there is a difference between the equinox on the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere as we speak, and all of you come from both places, the one that binds us, if I look at the astrology, is the sign of Libra that we're entering into, which is, of course, the sign, the solar sign of balance, balancing, and ultimate harmony. And as with any explanation from an astrological perspective, the explanation can be on many levels. It can be in your personal life, it can be in your collective surrounding, it can be on a global level, or it can even be on a cosmic level. And this harmony that we're looking for in this field on this day where day and night are equally long, it's a beautiful, equilibrium almost, to find the equilibrium for ourselves in the new earth in this setting. And of course, there are so many things going on the earth, and there's so much more to say also about astrology and all these special constellations we have at the moment, and all these conjunctions and what's going on, which is not always easy. But be reminded, for the coming, let's say, 4 weeks roughly, we have this Libra undertone. So this search for harmony inside of yourself has a fertile ground for your own process. Yeah,
that's a very nice way of putting it. Search for harmony within ourselves. We really actually, our deepest prayer is to be living in balance. So balance and harmony and peace. So let's just keep that in mind on this day when we are doing a sacred universal creation process in some way.
That's what it is.
So we posted a donations post on our Facebook page because it is your support, your financial support, that does allow us to continue this work. So we're really very, very grateful to anyone who feels called to give us a donation, to find a space of reciprocity. And thank you for allowing us to continue. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And we really appreciate any contribution. So it's all fine. Thank you so much.
A little bit more about Remembership.
We spoke yesterday about the Remembership community, and we received several questions from you how that would work. So a direct line to understand that is to go to our website of marymagdaleneschool.com to find the community, what it is that we're doing there. And we will also be posting, we will be sharing more information on the page this week, so you get more information on that. But it is really about, if you feel called to connect to this community and our work and amplify that work by your presence, and if that resonates, then you're more than welcome.
We meet 2 or 3 times a month through private Zoom meetings. And so
healing circles, there's all kinds of things happening there. But that's for another moment, maybe.
Okay. And so we wanted to talk a little bit about the work of tonight. Yesterday, we led you through an important global work of resurrecting the collective human universal heart, as we said. And this collective heart is an essential element in the blueprint of the collective human body. We said this yesterday. We're just repeating again for those who might be new. This collective heart, this one heart, it holds the codes and the resonance of the higher universal human experience. And it is naturally a part of our collective energy anatomy. So this is something that is naturally part of us that was, in a way, dissolved or atrophied. And it's time to revive it so that we can move into a whole new level of oneness consciousness, universal consciousness. So this separation, we're moving out of separation consciousness, and the time of the illusion of individualism, as we have known it up until now, it's evolutionary over, and it will dissolve with the old world perception. So that's happening now, because the only way to establish the new earth is through this one heart. As one humanity.
Which is a big, big, big step, actually, we're taking, and that's happening upon us. So, feel free to take your time to understand what that really means for you to bring your consciousness all around it in a time that is best for you. And then today we will be continuing with that work in the way we have been guided, and we'll see what comes through today as a next step. So be with us, and let's get ourselves prepared for the meditation. We thank you up front for being here again, and know that we love you deeply from our hearts.
Thank you so much.
So we're going to make ourselves ready for this meditation. Prepare ourselves. Find a place to sit and relax in a comfortable way, yet in a way that keeps you awake and alert to be able to support this work in the best possible way. And when you're ready, close your eyes and slowly move inwards into the inner planes of your deepest self. And move into that space inside of you where there is only deep, deep silence and stillness. This is a place and a space that's so spacious that you might recognize it as home. And from this deep space of silence, you connect by intention with all of life around you. You connect with Mother Earth, and you connect with Father Sky, sending them your love. Feel how they respond with sending you their love right back. And while you move deeper and deeper into the energies of the sacred Trinity, you feel moving into a field that is totally new. It holds the codes of spring. It holds the codes of new life. And in this most beautiful, promising place, connect now with all the other participants in this work, those who are with us now and those who will be with us later. All human beings around the globe holding their lights, taking their conscious place in the earth grid of life. And we connect all together, heart to heart, with this most beautiful network. And we feel in doing so how the field is activating, radiance, amplifying in a field of pure, unconditional love and deep recognition of what we call family. Feel the wholeness of all of life on earth in the space of your heart. And observe the high and blissful resonance in our field. This is the field of reunion, the resonance of unification. And it holds in itself the resurrection of oneness. Now we move slowly and easily into the sacred space of the heart. We all do this in our own way. We know the way, and we move there, and when we arrive there, we allow ourselves to be there for a few moments, to observe and see, sense, and feel how it is there today. And in the center of this space, we are accompanied by a high council of Lemurian light beings. We call them the royals. And in their midst, we notice the energy of Ra, keeper of all seventh dimensional solar keys and codes. The being Ra we know as the god of the suns. And we also notice that Mary Magdalene and Yeshua are part of the council. There is great silence and alignment with each and every one of us. And we just wait in silence. And while the fields and the resonance of the field is changing, we notice that the sacred space of the heart transforms into the white gold temple of the great central sun. And you are fully present in this temple of divine grace. The temple radiates white gold energy into your bodies. Just relax and be present. Surrender to the process of receiving the codes through the radiance of this sacred temple space. Feel drops of crystalline white gold plasma energy coming into your body and through all the energetic portals of your body. Just witness where it goes. Allow yourself even more to surrender into the white gold universal waters. Observe the white gold plasma energy coming in and feel how you become more and more one with the white gold universal waters. And allow yourself to bathe in them. To be held by them. Your higher self is fully present and aware to what is happening. This is beyond current human mental understanding. So surrender and merge with this beautiful universal water. And in this process, we now see or sense or feel how all of the life force of the universal waters moves into our hearts. And our hearts light up with unprecedented radiance, never ever before experienced in human history. Watch this historical moment. All of this incredible life force of the universal waters move into our hearts, and our hearts light up like never ever before. And any part of our individual hearts that is still atrophied is completely nourished and irrigated by the universal waters and resurrected. Feel, see, or sense now how your bodies are responding to this inner resurrection. Your inner resurrection. Observe your body. Observe all of your bodies. And feel the inner strength inside of you, rising in your body. The power of resurrection through your spine and through all of your cells, through your DNA. Anything that once held you back from resurrecting in full divine presence is dissolving. You feel both the inner strength and the soothing energy, which brings you into a state of pure ease. This is such a natural state of being. And this process will continue to work through all of your bodies until all of you is aligned with this sacred universal element. And we will bring our awareness back to our lives on Gaia now. And we will connect deeply to the diamond core at the center of Gaia Earth, while bringing in the consciousness of the universal waters through our resurrected state of being. And we feel how we are one with Gaia. And we notice how she rejoices in our resurrection. We are in a beautiful field of resurrection and celebration as we witness Gaia's waters, the universal cosmic waters, and Earth's deepest waters, which are the paradise waters from the genesis of the Earth, fused together. The fusion of these three sacred waters, this sacred trinity of waters, is creating a deep field of oneness. Gaia's waters, the universal cosmic waters, and the deepest waters from Earth, from the genesis of the Earth, they all fuse together. And through the fusion of this sacred trinity of waters, the golden seeds are activated that once were planted in the human consciousness by Mary Magdalene and Yeshua. We witness how the golden seeds, once planted by them, are activated. These waters, united as one, carry the new Genesis codes for the crested earth. We notice the presence of Mary Magdalene and Yeshua in this process, being very close to our work, deeply grateful for this huge moment in Earth's history. And Ra is there too, and he's bringing in the necessary golden lights to make these golden seeds grow and to amplify the field of Mary Magdalene and Yeshua as they are holding it now. There is a chemical process happening between the three of them. There is a deep sacredness in this moment. We are now invited to bring our attention to the universal collective human heart. And we allow these sacred Genesis waters, enlightened by the golden frequencies, to nourish this one heart. Our multi-dimensional hearts reconnected through the waters of creation, bringing into this field unification and oneness. Witness as the one heart is further revived from its former atrophied state, full of life force, power of creation. There is nothing more strong than this power of creation. And while we see this one heart and we connect to it, we invite in all beings from the elemental kingdom to rejoice, to reconnect with all of us, all of the human family. And we invite in all beings from the animal kingdom, all of them. And we are rejoicing and reconnecting. And we bring in the plant kingdom, all of the plant kingdom, and all from the mineral kingdom. And all of the unseen kingdoms that are parts of the system of Gaia Earth, part of the life force of Gaia Earth, we invite them into. And by being there, we connect naturally. We feel our individual hearts in the one heart opening and awakening into a whole new level of consciousness available for us now. And while the reconnection is happening, we witness the Sophia Christ creation particles rising in the one heart. Particles of creation, creation of the new earth. The ingredients of the new earth manifestation. And we notice that all of life on earth is taking its most natural position and role in the perfect harmony on earth. See how this field of miracles opens fully. And you witness the Sophia Christ field from which all creation arises. And we witness the space of the one heart. We see the collective universal heart beginning to expand in all of humanity into multidimensional levels. And while this is happening, the field around us is filled with ascended masters, angelic beings, galactic brothers and sisters, and so many more. They have waited for this moment, and they are here now to hold this channel, to hold this work together with us, together in the one heart of the Sophia Christ field. And while we are all holding the field in which we all chemically become aware now on a very deep level that we are all one. On this level, we become aware that we naturally think, feel, and act as one body from the one heart, all in total alignment, merged in the field of love that holds it all. And we are completely fulfilled and whole, living in universal harmony. The sketch of the new earth is manifesting. And we take a moment of silence to allow the process to continue and to remain the witness of this sacred process. And while the process continues and will continue in the coming periods, we notice now that Mary, Magdalene, and Joshua in our fields are moving, and they're moving towards each and every one of us. So when you look up inside of you, you see them in front of you. And they give you their blessing. They touch the top of your head, your crown chakra. And through their hands, you notice a soft, gentle water floating from the top of your body all the way over your body and inside of your body. And while these waters are floating gently inside of your body and outside of your body, you feel that you are baptized by them as the new divine human being. And you become aware that the Sophia Christ consciousness is active inside of you. Sense the new resonance, the new seat, the Sophia Christ consciousness inside of you is active. And each and every one will activate their crystalline Christ body to the optimum degree at this moment in time. So trust the process, trust your highest self, that your new body is being created in perfect and divine timing. Now let's be in silence and feel what is happening inside of you. While this activation is happening on a whole new level. And in this field of Sophia Christ creation, there is magical alchemy. New golden seeds of life are planted. Some golden seeds are sprouting. Some are growing and blossoming, all in divine timing. And we feel the light inside of us, radiating white gold light. And it is now that we notice the presence of Ra. He's entering the fields again in a strong way, bringing in his turn his blessing to you. His blessing from the source essence of the great central sun's temple of oneness. Receive this unique baptism with the Genesis waters throughout your multidimensional being. And rest in receiving this baptism. All is well, and know that all is done. The new divine human being has been baptized. Take some time to process what happens in this journey inside of you and observe it with great tenderness for yourself and for all of us, part of this work all around the globe and beyond. And we take a moment to express our gratitude to all of us participating in the creation of the new earth. All of us from all the kingdoms, from all the different realms on the earth and beyond. And we allow the joy of the creation of the new earth to flow into our field of oneness, while we feel the connection with all of us in this web of light and love in the earth realms. We feel the joy that the time is now, and that with this joy we are able to navigate in an easy way through these times of great change. We hold the codes of the one heart, Sophia Christ consciousness. And this is a great lesson for all of us. So now take a deep breath. And if you feel you want to stay a little longer in silence, please do so. And those of you ready to come back, start moving slowly and gentle. And when you're ready, you open your eyes and take a moment to navigate your eyes in the space where you're in. And when you have the right focus again to be able to fully come back in the space, you also take a moment to feel your body, where you are now, how it feels, and allow yourself for the coming hours and days to be really gentle on all of your bodies. So find spaces and places of gentleness, tenderness, love. Take good care of your body. Be in nature. Nature will take care of you. Connect to nature. We thank you for being here with us. We'll be holding the field all together. And we love to see you back again next time. Namaste.
Thank you so much. Namaste.